Hello everyone, welcome to Hamar in Norway, where we are underway with a second day of competition and finals at the European Championships. The World Shooting Para Sport Week is well underway. We have the European Championships next week as well. I hope you can join us for that. But for now, our concentration is on the men's 10-metre air pistol SH1 competition. The athletes are into their shooting sighting time. Our first athlete is Ratko Jokic of Serbia. Two Serbians, two Polish athletes, and two from Turkey as well. Also a Czech athlete, and Hungary is represented as well. Vladimir Peschak is the man who's going to be busy coaching both of his athletes. Next door to him on shooting position E, this is Murat Ugaj of Turkey. Mustafa Atalay, his coach. Just past midday local time here. They're obviously still awake in the bleachers. And the athletes certainly will have to be. This is Thomas Peschak of the Czech Republic, Oldřich Janša, his coach. The 5 minutes of sighting shots has just got underway. Conversation in the stands is animated. This is the striking figure of Kasper Peschak of Poland. Marek Marucha will be coaching both him and Siwinski. Busy man, the man in glasses nearest to us. And Tahasin Kuşmaz of Turkey, our second Turkish athlete. Another relative youngster enjoying this final. Some of these athletes you would have seen in the finals in Tokyo last year. Gurisati of Hungary. Gulen Karasconi is his coach, one of our veteran athletes. A lot of people come to see if they've been competing and not made it. 20 in the qualification. Živko Papac qualified 5th, the Serbian. Again, also coached by Vladimir Peschak, who is doubling up. He'll be delighted to have double the work though, having two athletes in the final. Szymon Siwinski finishes our lineup, the second of our Polish athletes. And that's the 8 that we have lined up here. The competition's shortly to get underway. We have just under 3 minutes left of the sighting shots before we do get underway. Just a chance to make sure that it's not like the rifle, there isn't sights to adjust. It really is just getting yourself comfortable, getting the breathing right, making sure you are happy with everything and the way it is set up. Turkish contingent, very strong. We'll be hoping to be on the podium. So you're not missing anything, just the sighting shots. It was Ratko Jokic, the Serbian, who was top of the par by 6 shots rather from Thomas Peschak of the Czech Republic. Down at the bottom it was Siwinski of Poland, who had to go on to count back. He was tied on 548 with Filip Rodzik of Poland, so I think for the coach it wasn't too much of a sweat. He knew they would have two athletes in the final, because Siwinski was qualifying in 4th. Turkey qualifying 3rd and 7th. This is just an example of just how big this Viking ship is. It is a massive venue. Of course, the 1994 speed skating at the Olympics was hosted here, with Lillehammer, the host, just up the road. Talking to one of the volunteers who is actually German, who's doing a hospitality degree and spending a placement up in Lillehammer, volunteering here. So all nationalities, all sort of backgrounds. Whether you are competing, coaching, supporting, part of the organising team, and it gives me they are working hard, mostly volunteers as well. So almost ready, just a second or two left before we get underway in this men's 10-metre air pistol SH1 final. The SH1 categorization, of course, for those with a little more movement than those in SH2. And we're about to get underway then. So remember, 250 seconds for the first series of 5 shots. Important to get underway well. There's no point trying to make up ground when you've just got single shots left. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. We had a bit of a malfunctioning clock yesterday towards the end of competition, but it's all sorted and we're happy, and the athletes can see, if they can, they do get a visual, an audio prompt from our Chief Range Officer, Runa Hansen. 10.2 from Siwinski, that's a good start, but not as good as Gurusati. Goodness me, a 10.8. Remember, there's not as much clothing, not as much stability as their rifle counterparts, so you would expect more variation in scores. So it will come, like you would expect, Papas with an 8.7, Peschak with an 8.7, as has Jokic. Siwinski shooting very steadily, and that will see him at the moment in 2nd place. Taking their time, of course. Need to reload and then refocus again. Look at the breath, the breathing, so important. Gurusati with a 10.7, that will drop him right in where he wants to be. In the para version of shooting, are able to have some aids. In the background, by the way, the lady you can see there is Uni Nicolaisen, an honorary president of the European Shooting Confederation. A very long CV. I was introduced to her, and goodness me, she's been involved for decades in this sport. We'll be presenting medals a little later on. This is the Polish athlete, Kasper Peschak, doing okay at the moment, in 3rd place. Won't be so happy with a 9.8, it's not a disaster though. Siwinski still shooting very well, averaging over 10. So he will be happy with that. Hassan Kushmas, you saw there. This is Simon Siwinski, the man on shooting position H, who is shooting very well. 9.4, not his best. Bit of a commentator's curse, perhaps. 8.1 from Papas, won't be happy with that. Kushmas staying in the 10 ring. Gurusati from Siwinski at the moment. Long time to go, of course. But we're getting towards the end, just over a minute of this first series of 5 shots. just three athletes. Well, August has still got quite a few to get going. I'm not sure whether he's going to get all those shots away. He is shooting now in position B. You see his arm still raised, just under 30 seconds to go, and he's got a couple of shots to get away. So the pressure is on. Whether he had I didn't see whether he had a problem, a malfunction, but he's just going to have to get one away. Or is he? No, he's just finished.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, some wonderful shooting there. A great average of over 10 per shot for Gila Kursati, Siwinski in second place, and Kushmas not far behind in third. We now have our second series of 5 shots.
For the next competition series.
So that's how it looks at the moment. Papash 1.6 adrift at the bottom. He won't be happy with that, the man from Serbia. Well, there is another 4 minutes and 10 seconds to put that right. But then we start to have the single shots, and if you're adrift at the bottom, it's very difficult then to make your way back to the top of the pile. 9-9 from Papash. That will not set the world alight, but it's better than being in the 8 ring, that's for sure. Where Jokic is. Jokic in the midfield at the moment. Nervous time for these athletes, you know, who spend all their time training. They've been on the qualification range early this morning. Now they're looking to make a name for themselves, but they put a lot of pressure on themselves, and it's how you deal with that, of course. 10-2 from Jokic. August with a 10-1, doing well. 10-6 from Peschak. That's good. He was just dropping down the leaderboard a little bit, and he'll be happy with that. Still mostly in the 9 ring. You need to have a few in the 10 at the very least, and keep it at the high 9s if you want to be there or thereabouts. Still Siwinski from Peschak, the 2 Polish athletes battling the 2 Serbian athletes at the bottom. The 2 Turkish athletes midfield. Somewhere amongst the Hungarian and Czech athletes, Kursati and Peschak. 10-9 from Peschak. That's an excellent, I mean, you can't get better than that, can you? 10-4 from Papas coming to the party. Jokic up into 4th with a 10.2 and just dropping down to 5th as I spoke. 9-9 from Papash, not able to follow up that decent 10. This is Peschak. Has been shooting very well. Another one in the 10 ring, 10.1 this time. Siwinski, a 9-4. That'll make it a little tighter at the top between him and Peschak. Just a minute left, but they're almost done and dusted here. And just a couple of athletes with a shot or so to get away. 9-4 from Siwinski. And we are almost done. 30 seconds on the clock. 2 athletes, Kursati, Papash, to get a shot away. And there you can hear them. They have gone.
Stop.
Well, the end of our second series of 5 shots sees Siwinski still on top. It's a Poland 1-2, thanks to a 10.9 at one point from Kasper Peschak at the bottom. it's Murat Ugoj, who is just a little bit adrift in 8th place.
So still 1.2 between the two Polish athletes. Now we go to the single shots, and remember we'll lose our first athlete after the second of these two single shots, after the 12th shots from these athletes, and it is August Murat who is in a spot of bother at the moment. No, 7-9 from Peschak. That's going to hurt him a little bit. Kushmush with a 10-2.
Well, the gap at the top has just widened a little bit. 1.5 points between Siwinski and Peschak. The two Polish athletes still at the top of the leaderboard, and at the bottom with one more shot to go before we lose our first athlete. It is Murat Ugoj, who is 1.7 adrift of Rashko Jokic.
For the next competition shots, low.
So we prepare to say au revoir to our first athlete, and it is Ugoj. And Jokic, Peschak could get dragged into it if he has a bad shot as well. But Jokic with a steady shot will be okay. 9-4 is going to be okay. 9-9 is good, but it's not going to be good enough. And it is the Turkish athlete.
Well, at the top, it's still the two Polish athletes battling it out. Siwinski just opening up that lead. At the bottom, we have to say goodbye to our first athlete. And taking 8th place, please, a big round of applause for Turkey's Murat Ugoj.
So it is the Turkish athlete who has to go. Just didn't seem to be in rhythm, was leaving some shots later than he perhaps would have liked as well. But we're underway again now in our quest to see who will be 7th, and it is tight between Jokic and Papash, the two Serbians now having to battle it out. Poland still 1 and 2 at the moment, looking pretty good as well. Peschak, a 10-7 from Peschak. Goodness me, excellent work from him.
Stop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a 10-7 from Peschak has dropped that difference between him and Siwinski to just 0.9. And at the bottom, it's a battle between our Serbian athletes to see who can stay in and who will take 7th place.
For the next competition shot, low.
Well, you would think it will be either Rashko Jokic or Zivko and Papac who will have to make way. It's not turned out as the Serbians would have wanted. 1.9 the difference, so you would have thought it would be Jokic, the man on shooting position A. 9.8 from him. You would think that's not going to be enough.
Stop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's still a battle between Siwinski and Peschak at the top, but can you please put your hands together for our 7th placed athlete from Serbia, Rashko Jokic.
Made his way very quickly, didn't he, from the field of play. Not happy with how it's turned out for him. 2 more competition shots then, and we'll see who will take 6th place. It is Papac at the moment, who is quite well adrift, but Siwinski and Peschak, the Poles, are having a battle of their own at the moment. Peschak is 2 points ahead of Peschak in 3rd place. Only one in the 10s and Gurusati in the 8s.
Well, only one athlete in the 10 ring in that round, that was Peschak. It's still very tight at the top between Siwinski and Peschak. There are two Polish athletes. We have one more competition shot to go to see who will take 6th place. At the moment, Zivko Papash is in 6th place.
For the next competition shots, low. Start.
1.7 behind. It's a long way to overhaul, and it could be that Serbia don't get into the top 5 despite having two athletes. Gurishati is the athlete who's going to have to keep an eye out. 8.6 is not great, but Papash knows the 8.4 is not going to be enough.
Stop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's still Poland 1 and 2 at the top, but we have to say goodbye to our second Serbian athlete. Taking 6th place, please, a big round of applause for Zivko Papash.
For the next competition shot, low.
Well, it's getting tighter now, isn't it? 5 left in this competition. Hungary and Turkey and the Czech Republic playing catch-up, trying to keep up with Peschak and Siwinski. Peschak with an excellent shot goes into the lead, 1.5 ahead of his compatriot. And there he is, Kasper Peschak, unmistakable with that long lock of hair. Siwinski with an excellent shot that time.
It really is a very tight battle at the top. Just 0.3 now between Kasper Peschak and Siwinski. At the bottom, a bit of work to do for Gila Gurusati as we see who will take 5th place after this next shot.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
So then, 2 points the difference. Gila Gurusati, you think of Hungary with the person to go. You never quite know though. Thomas Peschak could have an off shot. That'll be good enough. It will be good enough.
Stop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, still tight at the top. Just 0.4 between Kasper Peschak and Siwinski. But we do have our 5th place athlete confirmed, our Hungarian athlete. A big round of applause, please, for Gila Gurusati.
Now just 4 left, and it really is a really ding-dong battle between Peschak and Siwinski. It is the Turkish athlete Kushmas who is in the danger zone. (9.4) from Kushmas, 9.8 from Peschak. Those are the two in the battle. 9.7 from Siwinski and a 9.1 from Peschak.
Still just 0.2 between Siwinski and Peschak, who are swapping the lead all the time. At the bottom, 1.4 the difference between Kushmas and Peschak, as we see who will stay for the podium. One more shot and we will confirm our 4th place athlete.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
It's a lot of gap to make up, it has to be said, between Kushmas and Peschak. 3rd and 4th. 9.4 is, he knows it's not going to be enough. Peschak just needs to be steady, and he is.
Stop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Please put your hands together for our fourth place athlete from Turkey. Erik Tayahasin Kushmush.
Well, excellent work, not quite getting on the podium, but a lot to be proud of as he heads to his seat. And now we have 2 shots to decide who takes the bronze medal. It looks very much as though it would be Peschak, but he's only 0.4 behind Peschak, who's only 0.4 behind Siwinski. This is the man who's been in the battle all the way through for the top. He wants to make sure he gets a decent shot away here. 8.6 from Siwinski. He has an opportunity. Oh, 7.8 and a 10.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a battle between Poland all the way, but a great shot of 10.1 for Thomas Peschak sees him in top place, but it is very, very tight, and the next shot will decide who takes the bronze medal.
For the next competition,
It is tight, it is tight, but Peschak, that's 7.8, goodness me. He saw him hang his head, and he was not at all happy with that, and that may have cost him silver and possibly gold. Can he come up with the goods here? Peschak will be hoping to stay ahead at the top, having been trailing the 2 Polish athletes all the way through. 8.5, oh, well, maybe a twist in the tail. An 8.7 from Peschak, and that will not be enough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of twists and turns, but we have our confirmed bronze medalists. Please, your congratulations for Poland's Kasper Peschak.
Just 2 poor shots right at the end, and that's dumped him down from looking for the gold down to bronze, but he is on the podium. He will be delighted, and at the moment it looks like Siwinski who will be the man who takes silver after Poland being top for and second for so long. But it's not over to the 24th shot, that's for sure, and we are finding that out here. 8.8, both 8.8.
Both athletes shooting an 8.8, which means the difference still 1.7. We have one more shot before we know who will take the gold medal and become the European champion.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
It is possible that we could get a swing. We have seen this sort of thing before, but it is Thomas Peschak's gold medal to throw away. Siwinski perhaps feeling the nerves a little bit. Peschak, are you going to get the shot away? That will be enough. What can Siwinski do here? Will he be able to finish with some style? An 8.4 is not going to be enough.
Well, what a wonderful competition, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for our silver medalist, Poland's Siwinski, and our gold medalist and European champion from the Czech Republic, Thomas Peschak.
What a wonderful final, full of twists and turns, and it is the Czech athlete who, well, looked like he was battling for bronze, but it just shows how things can change around. So silver for Szymon Siwinski, 2 Polish athletes on the podium, but not in the order you might have expected. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please, your athletes who are going to be on the podium. The bronze medal representing Poland, Kasper Peschak. The silver medal also representing Poland, Szymon Siwinski. And our gold medalist and European champion from the Czech Republic, Thomas Peschak. And that's how it is finished here in Hamar in Norway. Peschak takes the gold from the 2 Polish athletes.
just a reminder that our medal ceremony for this is in just a few minutes' time. 7 minutes if we're quick, but we'll see whether we manage that. But please do stay around to support the athletes who were outstanding in that final.
Range is clear.
and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's 10-metre air pistol SH1 competition. The medals will be presented by Uni Nicolaisen, the Honorary President of the European Shooting Confederation. The baskets will be presented by Ghislaine Briege, the technical delegate for these championships. Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medal, representing Poland, Peschak. The silver medal, representing Poland, Siwinski. And the gold medal, representing the Czech Republic, Peschak. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Czech Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our medalists.